What's going on, my YouTube fam? As always, hope everybody is doing well. Let's get this timestamp out the way. Second day of June. Can you believe that? June 2nd, 2021. At the time of this recording, it is 7:35 a.m. Eastern Time. So depending on when you are watching, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. If you're getting ready for bed, good night. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I appreciate you being here for the first time. That support is really appreciated. I'm going to ask that you hit that subscribe button below, help us reach more people. Also, if you're going to subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I come out with some new content. If I have not said, my name is Kenny. If you're coming back to the channel, welcome back to the crib, big baby. Good to see you. Let's jump right in. You can see in the subject line, should you pay for information? I struggled with this one, fam. I really did. I didn't want to come across as hating, but I felt that it was a video needed to be made. And listen, we all have different thought processes. We all believe in different things. You and I are totally different. What I do, you would not do. What you do, I may not do. So this information does not make me right, wrong, better, worse. We're just going to talk about it. All right? So to prevent this video from being too long, should you pay for information as it pertains to the box truck business? You should do what's best for you and your business. It's your money. I cannot tell you how to spend it. But what I will say is I have paid for information. Haven't done it a lot. Matter of fact, I've done it once, but I've paid for information. Just because I don't charge doesn't mean that someone who do charge is right or wrong. That's just what they do. Okay? Excuse me. And this is your money. You need to do what you want to do. You need to do what's best for you. My son, he's 22 now. And he called me the other day and says, Dad, should I do this? Well, he's asking me, so I told him. But I also told him, you're a grown man. You finished college. You got a job. You got your own place. You make your own money. I can't tell you what to do with your money. But what I do tell him is what I tell you every day. Money don't come with instructions. So be smart with it. Guys, we're all adults. We do what's best for us. If you feel you're getting a value from paying somebody to give you information to help grow your business, by all means, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. I don't charge because, number one, I'm not in that business. And what do I mean I'm not in that business? My businesses are, number one, real estate. I invest in rural property. That's one of my businesses. Number two, I have a consulting firm. It's not a trucking consulting firm. It's a consulting firm. Number three, I run radio stations. I've been doing this, guys, for over 3 decades, to be exact, 32 years. And my new business is box truck. Those are my businesses. I don't run a call, let me give you a consultation for X amount of dollars. That's not my business. Call and give me this amount of money and I'll give you that information. I've got a course. That's not my business. I don't do that. But I also don't run a restaurant. And I go all the time. I don't own a clothing store, but I go all the time. As I said, I'm certainly in the restaurants. That's their business. I'm not in that business. So that's why I don't charge. Nothing against those who do. So no hate here. It's your money. If you're getting a value from it, by all means, do what you do. Like I say, I've done it. Now, when I did it for a couple of reasons. Number one, and you may or may not believe this, I wanted to help the individual that I was giving the money to. They were new in the business, and I know they were trying to get off the ground and rolling. And it's tough. Everybody's situation is different, especially financially. So I wanted to help, but I also needed the information. I had watched their channels, and they were talking about a dispatcher. And the dispatcher was getting them work, and they were talking about the numbers that they were making. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll reach out and see if I can get that information. They charged me, I don't remember, I think it may have been $100, $150 or something like that. And I reached out to the dispatcher, and so the information was good. Sometimes you got to pay to play. I don't charge, but that's nothing against those who do. Right? And listen, let me say this. If you have a problem with somebody charging, don't deal with it. Don't pay. Sometimes we make something out of nothing. We put too much energy into stuff that doesn't warrant it, doesn't deserve it. If you go to a steakhouse, and you don't want to pay, you don't eat the steak. You leave. Or maybe the prices were too high. You go to another steakhouse and it's cheaper. It's your money. You spend it how you want to spend it and whom you want to spend it with. That's my opinion. You may think differently. So if you have an issue with them, that's between you and them, not me. This is my channel. I don't charge because that's not my business to charge. I'm not an expert in this, and I tell you all the time, I don't know everything. Please respectfully fact check me. Now, if you got something disrespectful, we don't want to do all of that, right? Just say, hey, I don't agree with Kenny on that. And that's fine. I'm not mad at you because you disagree. I'm not mad. So, I've been getting some questions about this, and people will inbox me. I like your channel because you're not charging. I appreciate that. But I'm not going to sit here and knock those who do charge. Some people get a lot out of these channels that they do pay for. I know some channels do courses, and for people who are new, we've all had to have a first day. They may not know, and they may need this information. I know some people who have a CDL just like me have paid for some information. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. If you can pay and you believe it's going to help you and grow your business, by all means. Nothing wrong with that. Now I'm not telling you to pay for it, but I'm certainly not telling you not to pay. If it's helpful and you want to pay and you can afford to pay, do what you do. It is what it is. I don't charge. And here's another thing, guys. A lot of the information that you do or don't pay for, you can get it on your own. Now, some people may be impatient and want it immediately. Then you get it how you get it. But a lot of this information you can get on your own. You want to, excuse me, guys, I keep clearing my throat. I'm sorry. Early in the morning, I'm a little scratchy. You can go to Facebook right now. And if you have a Facebook page, click Box Truck Groups. Plethora of them will fall down in your face. Send a post, I need a dispatcher. You're going to get someone say DM me. They're going to say email me. They're going to say call me. There you go. Plenty of them. Now, are they good? You got to do your due diligence and check them out. Most of them are going to want your DOT number so they can sign up for a load board. And then they'll start sending you loads, dispatching you loads. Now, some may have better relationships than others with brokers. But even those who work with brokers will still go to the load board. I recommend going to a load board. If your dispatcher gets you a load and they haven't been able to find you what you want getting out of there, post your truck on the load board, man. Take off. So that's the game. That's trucking. So should you pay for information? If you want to pay for information, pay for information. It's that simple. For me, it's that simple. You're not me, I'm not you. That's my mind process. That's my thought process. I was watching a young couple a couple days ago, and they got loaded, and they realized they were overweight, but they didn't know how much weight they could carry. They did not know. You can't blame somebody for not knowing something if they knew. As I just mentioned earlier, we all have a first day at something, right? They didn't know. And they called one of the channels, and they charged them for a 30-minute consultation. So if you want to pay, that's fine. Let me save you some money. Let me grab my phone here and pull up my calculator. Let's figure out how much weight you can carry on your truck. That's not the topic of this conversation, but it only takes a second. You buy a truck, and, excuse me, my computer's beeping at me. I guess my battery's low. You buy a truck, okay? The first thing you want to do is take it to a weigh station. Fill it up with gas, pull up on the scale. They're going to come and say, what's your truck number? You tell them your truck number. You tell them the name of your company. They're going to tell you to come in. They're going to charge you $10, $12, $15, I don't know, depending on where you are. Then they're going to give you a ticket, and it's going to tell you what your truck weighs. Let's say it came in at 15,500 pounds, 15.5, right? Subtract that from 26,000. You can carry 10,500 in this example. All right. So whatever your weight is, Unload it now. Just fill it up with gas, empty. Subtract that from 26,000. If your GVW is 26,000 pounds. If it's over that, you're your CDL vehicle at that point. That's how you figure that out, guys. Didn't take 30 minutes. Didn't take any money. But you may not have known about my channel. You couldn't get that information when you needed it. You went to where somebody's got 30,000 subscribers and they were able to help you. Nothing wrong with that, man. Kind of sound like I'm hating, but I'm not. What I'm trying to get across is that there's a lot of information, guys, out here that you can get by yourself. It just takes what I tell you every day. Discipline, patience. Research. I've done 2 years of research. Everybody don't have that kind of time, I know. But you can find a lot of information yourself. You can certainly call Uncle Kenny. I don't charge for my number. It's in most descriptions down below. My email certainly is every video. boxtruckkenny@gmail.com. Phone numbers below. Area code 817-835-6122. It works. Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 Eastern. They're going to answer load up transportation. How can we help you? Need to talk to Kenny. They'll transfer the call. If I'm not busy, I'll pick up. Load up. Some of you've called. What's up? Hey, man, I have a question. Okay. And I'll answer the question. If I was in business, if my business was doing courses, consultations, I would charge you as well. And I'd probably charge more because I feel I know a little bit more about transportation in general than most. Not all, but that's not my business. It's not what I do. And I'm learning in this box truck lane just like you are. So I don't charge. I don't feel I'm qualified to charge. I don't do it. That doesn't mean the others don't. When I paid $150 for a dispatcher, that person was ahead of me. They on the road taking loads. They making money. So even if they've been in it for 2 days, they're ahead of where I am in the box truck lane. Now if you get on here and say, I need to know about radio, 3 decades, over 3 decades. Oh, baby, I'm going to tax you for that. Please believe. But that's my business. That's what I do. That's how I generate revenue for me and my family. Can't knock somebody for generating revenue for them and their family. Right? If you choose not to pay, then don't pay. Move on. You can't get that information, at least not from them. But if they got information that you need and you want to pay for it, if it's a course, take the course. It's more information than you had coming in, and it will help you, whether you want to believe that or not. It will. So guys, we can be supportive of everybody. Let's stop all this. Just because I charge don't mean I'm hating against those who do. I'm not judging. Who am I? So should you pay for information? I did. Not telling you to, but I did. And I want to make that perfectly clear. I did. Will I do it again? If there's something that I don't know, and I'm going to try my best to find out by myself first in my research. But if it's something that I don't know, and I feel that the information is relevant, it's valuable, the person that's giving me know what the heck they're talking about. Yeah, I would. Absolutely. Guys, I bought a box truck a few weeks ago. I did not know that it had 3 batteries on it. To some of you might like, really? You should know that. And maybe I should, but I didn't. I'm not going to beat myself up for what I didn't know. I know now. I knew when I tried to start that bad boy up. So now I know. I got to go buy me 3 new batteries. Only one was bad, and I'm going to buy me 3 because I'm just going to buy 3. Guess what that is? Trucking. That's trucking. That's the price of doing business in trucking. There's going to be some things you have to pay for that I didn't pay for. There's going to be things that I paid for that you didn't pay for. Hey, you need a broker that'll work with a new dispatcher. A new authority. I got online yesterday and found one of them. Didn't cost me nothing. Do your research. Be patient. Be disciplined. It'll work out. But if you want to pay If you see somebody that's got 30, 40,000 subscribers, they've been doing these videos a lot longer than me. You feel that they're fluent in this lane and can help you, and they charging you, by all means, cut the check, big baby. It's your money. What was that commercial? It's your money. Use it how you. I forget the name of that commercial. Come on all the time. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But that's true. It's your money. I've done it before. And I've got experience in trucking. Not box truck, but in transportation. Yeah. So when I call a dispatcher and they start talking to me about, hey, man, go get a tractor trailer. Well, they can't run that to me because I've done tractor trailer. You know, they're not lying when they say I can make more money, but personal preference. I don't want to drive a tractor trailer. People judge me for that. That's my prerogative. You can do what you want to do. It's your business. Your business, I guarantee you, is not named Load Up Transportation, nor is it named Kenny, right? We had a great Zoom call yesterday where we talked to one of my insurance brokers and was able to provide some great information. The person that was going to talk about the factoring from RTS was not able to get on the call, but I was able to provide the information that they provided to me regarding the services that they offer. Again, factoring and fuel cards. You can go to their website and click on the contact button, give them your name, email, and phone number. They will contact you and give you the same information that they gave me. And that information is free. Did that help? Not really. I mean, you were going to do what you wanted to do anyway before I made this video, right? I know. Nothing wrong. I wanted to make this because, you know, I've had some people want to send me some comments and say, I don't like this channel because they charge money. Hey, I don't need to know you don't like a channel. I mean, I'm not getting on you. I mean, you feel the way you feel, but I don't need to know that. A restaurant you may not like and I like. I mean, I'm not judging you. I don't like the restaurant. Or you don't like the restaurant. You know, that has nothing to do with Uncle Kenny. You know, I appreciate you, though, for sharing. And I'm not knocking you. But I'm not knocking them who run the business the way they want to run their business. I'm just little old Uncle Kenny over here doing my thing. Because I enjoy doing my thing. What am I getting out of this? I'm not charging you any money. I'm certainly not making any money on this channel. I got 300 subscribers that I appreciate having. You know, but I'm doing it because I want to help. That's it. I believe my blessings will come by doing just what I just said I want to do. Help. But I don't know everything. I can only tell you what I've done and where it's gotten me. Doesn't mean it's right or wrong. It's what I've done. You know, we're learning together. Man, we're almost at 20 minutes. Let me get up out of here. I appreciate you sticking through this video and watching. I hope I didn't offend anybody. That was not the purpose of the video. I hope I didn't throw any shade or hate or, you know, anything like that. We're all on the same team and trying to make this money. All right. But if you have any questions, you can drop it down in the comments. Respectful comments. If it's anything bad, just send a direct email to me, okay? And of course, you got my email information and my phone number. As always, it's down in the description. I asked at the beginning, I'll ask at the end. Please hit that subscribe button. It will help the channel grow. And it's free to click subscribe. All right? If the video was good, give me a like. If it wasn't good, it wasn't good. Tough times don't last forever, guys. Tough people always do. Money does not come with instructions. I can't tell you what to do with your money. Got to be smart in your decision-making process. Got to be disciplined. It takes a minute to get a real good business going and be successful. So you got to be patient. Discipline. Have a plan. You'll be okay.